Hello, Lucky. Hello. Oh, what are you purring about? You like these scratches? Oh, yes, that is the spot. You like these scratches. Look how big you are. He's 8 pounds now. I can't believe how big he is. And he wants to be snuggled all day, but he also, well, he really wants to murder his string toy, but sometimes he gets, he gets a little scritchies. He likes that too, a little bit. Oh yes. Oh yes. That is the spot, he says. That is the spot. Oh yes. Now look. What? Whoop. Oh. Oh. He really wants to play with his toy. Now, notice one thing about Lucky. They say he's a black cat, but he's actually black and white because he has one white hair on the very top of his head. Well, his favorite thing in life is this particular cat toy, not the other ones. Every time I get rid of it, it always appears back on my bed. He says it's sorcery because it's such a great toy, it can do that. You know, all I ever want to do is hugs and cuddles, and all he ever wants to do is, murder and attack. And so, we get along. We kind of have to make some compromises. Oh yes, he is a murder machine. He can't help it. Now, a second ago, I forgot to press play. He was actually lying down and snuggling, and that's why when I finally did remember to press play, his lie down snuggles were pretty much used up. Come on, you want this thing? Oh yes, that is the thing that you desire. Now I have to exercise his hunt and kill instincts a lot, because otherwise he's gonna murder his brother. His brother's been saying things like, "Hey mom, why don't you take your cat to therapy?" And I say, well, the cat therapist said it would be $557 a session. I mean, I think this cat therapist is making $1,100 an hour. So, we don't have that kind of dinero. And so the turtle said, "Mom, why don't you, get your cat defanged?" And I said, "Turtle, we cannot do that. He is a great cat. He's perfect." So the turtle says, I gotta, exercise him. Now I put up all this tape here around the turtle tank. It's kind of working. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Whoop. I love you, Lucky. I love you even though you are a murder machine. Sibling rivalry happens. Oh yes, his face is beautiful. I can't believe how big he is. He was 8 pounds like a week ago. Now he's probably 9 pounds. I wish I'd taken more videos of him when he was teeny tiny. Now he's so big. Oh yes, all he does, he wants to kill. And he wants to be a vegetarian, but he's not allowed to eat plants. Well, except the other day I gave him a Cheerio. He got some salmon this morning. He's supposed to be, limiting his people food because the vet said he has to eat cat food. But he does like that salmon. I think he might be the smartest cat who ever lived, because he'd only seen the salmon pouch exactly one time. That was a week ago when he first discovered salmon. And I guess he thought that was the thing he was born for. And so he discovered some salmon. And then today, 1 week later, he was on hunger strike. He didn't like his cat food, blah, blah, blah. And, well, I picked up a salmon pouch and he immediately came flying. There couldn't have been a smell. I think he just immediately identified the pouch of his desire. He's that smart. Also, I don't know if his loving foster mom taught him to fetch, but I did not know cats could do that. So I was just doing my life, and he keeps bringing me his little cat toys. I'll take a video of that someday. He keeps bringing his little toys, and he wants me to throw them, and so I did, and I was like, wow, my cat just taught me to fetch. I didn't know cats could do that. I've never been able to teach a dog to do that. Now he thinks it's not fair to imply that dogs have license of fetching. He thinks fetch should be outside of species. He's not, a cat doing a dog's activity. He's a cat doing a cat's activity. Much like a female engineer, it's not a woman doing a man's job. She's just a woman being an engineer. He says he's just a cat playing fetch. Don't tell him that's a dog's, dominion. But, well, I never was able to teach a dog to fetch. I don't know how smart my dog growing up was. She had there was a little bit going on there. But, she was very nice, but, well, Anyway, I loved that dog. But this cat, he's definitely at least 7 times smarter. Well, I think he might be 17 standard deviations above the average norm. He's probably the smartest cat who ever lived. Conservative estimate, well, he'd be overqualified to be the president of Feline Mensa, I think. He knows he has to be snuggly once in a while so he can get his play times. He's like, well, I don't really want to be snuggled, but I have to put up with this if I want to play with my cat toy. Yesterday, well, I was just trying to do what everybody does, on weekends. I was trying to play Sims 4 until 4 o'clock in the morning, and my cat, he kept pestering me, saying, Mom, why are you playing with your Sim cat? I am the cat. I want to play. Well, he wasn't wrong. Well, that's what we do all day. Me and my cat. He's just the best cat in the universe. And, well, next time he falls asleep, I'll take a video of him. Sometimes he gets real snuggly, but he doesn't really like snuggling very much. Well, sometimes. But he says he's mostly a homicidal maniac. Oh, yes. He's got that exactly one white hair on the top of his head. He's only a tiny kitten, so he's not getting old. He's actually always had that. Burp. I think he might be a Bombay cat, except he has green eyes, so he's like a, like a rare version of a rare breed. He's the Bombay cat with the green eyes, and, well, he's probably smarter than the average Bombay cat just because, he's, very smart in comparison with all other sentient life. Well, except for maybe his brother, the turtle. Yerp. Yerp. I just want to film him forever because he's just the best cat. Him and his brother, the turtle, are the 2 best things that ever happened to my mental health. Well, I've had some pretty good therapists, but this cat, he's the only one who will give me a hug at 3 o'clock in the morning and then tell me, Mom, you really do have to stop playing video games, maybe take a bath. Man, true story, last night I was playing Sims till 4 a.m. Then eventually I conked out. Then I did not wake up until 12:02 p.m. when my dear friend called me from the parking lot and said, I had to get up immediately. She was taking me to Dunkin' for coffee. That was very nice of her. You don't make a friend like that every day. Man, it's just amazing. Like, how'd I get the best cat ever? Maybe he'll get a spring toy. Oh, he loves his spring toys. Well, since I'm making this video, maybe I should go, get my, show my cat his, well, he put his spring toy. He loves these things. He put it right here on the plate. Hey, Lucky. For him. He's got it. He's got to catch it. It has to go everywhere. He says those spring toys take on a life of their own, and then he always comes back. Well, unless he gets distracted. Hey, buddy, give me the toy. Give me the toy. Don't make a liar out of me. Oh, good job. Good job. Well, then he wants to do this for like 25 hours. He's got his secret fortress there. I had to dry some towels. The dryer was having a couple issues. And so I had to dry some towels. And he was like, wow, secret fortress. Pew. Sometimes, at the end of the day, I needed something to, listen to while playing with my cat. Not that he's not the most interesting thing ever, but gosh, he's got his cat food everywhere. Not that he's not the most interesting thing ever, but sometimes string toy for extended periods can get a little And so anyway, I'm not as smart as him, so sometimes I get bored with these things. So anyway, I decided to start listening to The Shadow on Old Time Radio on YouTube. So now, every time Lucky hears, "Who knows what evil lurks in the hearts of men," his ears perk up. He gets so excited. He's like, that's my call. He knows. Because he's so smart. I feel inadequate of the best cat that ever lived. See, he's going through his little fortress here. Look at this. He does this forever. He's just the best cat. Now, I can't take a video of me snuggling him, obviously, because how would I hold the phone? Boom! Sometimes his spring toys get lost irretrievably under the fridge. Oh, and that bowl, that was his, I've been taking a break from vegetarianism once a week to eat some salmon. I heard it would be helpful for my brain. And so, I don't know how he finds it. And so, my cat, he likes that. Like I said, the spring toy is his particular favorite small toy. That Felty toy is his favorite string toy, but he'll go for any spring with a P. He doesn't love his cat dancer, his wand toys. He doesn't really like other little small things either. He likes his spring and his Felty wand. Well, gotta go.